Hey yo, what's good? People on the internet.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their jewels.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought I had this. Sag. Hmm. Let's do this at least. No. Four of these. I think I can craft them. Try doing that real quick before we start up today. Adventuring in Genshin land. Bro.
A
6 more. And what else? 2 of those. I can get those. Easy.
blade is like a jeweler.
I hope. Oh. Big Sag. That's done. We needed 2 of the blue masks. Where the blue masks are. There we go.
To sample it many times can appreciate its true power.
Okay. That's done. Let's do the event. Maybe let's do the main quest. Actually. And then do the event. So we just need to follow the tracks and find them. There is a beetle that moves around here. That I know what I do want is that fox. Bag. Sweet. Easy. You gotta catch them all. Got a runny nose. It's not too bad. It was way worse yesterday. I'm feeling better now though.
Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa,
Unkempt.
he was afraid and didn't dare to
That's a
approach
new
him.
word.
One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him.
That
However,
must be hard.
even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Losing Grandpa was probably Nahida. Looks of it, he's probably connected to the dots as
Maybe the
well.
people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Esau keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Hey, Isak! Oh, it's you guys! We've cleared everything up! Let's go find your grandpa! Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
Your grandpa will be found safe inside.
Alright,
Let's hope.
let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Just walks away. Okay, buddy.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night. But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha.
Okay. Maruf. We get up there? Guess not.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough mora. It might explain why she's always mad at me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Feel free to come by anytime.
Wow, what a nice... Okay, thank you.
Huh?
What's wrong, Sana? Did something happen?
Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there.
His
Stay
animal
quiet as you
instincts
move.
have kicked in. For all I want is dendrocelia, not celi, dendronuclei.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty Scarlet King, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. The Scarlet King is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of the Scarlet King's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and the Scarlet King. Isn't it a sign of the Scarlet King's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for the Scarlet King's resurrection.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Bro, this guy's something else.
Shit,
Look at
bro.
his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about the Scarlet King's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that the Scarlet King will return to this land. I'm not making this up. I swear.
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for the Scarlet King's speedy return. Delavar also said that once the Scarlet King returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under the Scarlet King and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got
Okay.
it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like the Scarlet King, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
The academia is probably a true target for their
Where
hatred.
is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. and many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying. He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
All the more reason for you not to get on his
I
bad
heard
side.
that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places. Very well.
Isak! I'm here.
Where's
So
your
I forgot
grandpa's
about the
house?
kid.
Well, I can take you there.
Follow this dude. You move any faster?
Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa. This is where Grandpa usually stays. There sure isn't much here.
I know, did catch her.
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before. But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tainari.
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
I'm back.
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too.
No. No need.
I can't handle this scent
Did
very
you
well.
first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No, it was in the forest where the scholar was meditating.
Forest.
Let's keep looking for clues. Probably something here. Elemental site, maybe. What's the point of this thing here?
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Paimon anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here, from the size and shape. They belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in the direction of the door.
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lured him away.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent? Hey! What's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No. Grandpa. So someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Is it to resurrect? Is it to resurrect the king?
Are the rumors really true?
That's the only lead we have.
The disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please, sounds like
Calm
you better
down,
help
buddy.
get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Let's head to Aru village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
Okay, before that, I'm getting this waypoint. Oh shit, it's way up there. We've got to find an easy way there somehow. Pretty sure this isn't the way, but I'm gonna go for it. There probably is an easy way. What? What? How could you just slip? Okay, this looks like an easier way. We can make this. Holy. Yeah. You don't have to climb this anymore. Or I would have. I'm pretty sure this was an easier way. Let me go get that chest real quick. It's a big one. Oh, there's another one there.
Like lamb to the slaughter. That's close enough.
Vengeance will be mine. I condemn you.
Need
How you?
Take flight.
Bro.
At least
Varnishing.
luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
There was one more down here.
Shut it.
Ooh. I'm getting all of them. A hidden chest. Yo, what's that? Yo. That looks cool. I'm pretty sure we'll get to know what that is. Real quick. Hmm. So I got one. There's the second one.
Let's light it up.
Two more to go. Hmm.
Time to scout.
Where could it be? I see one more.
Beg for mercy. Let's light it up.
Come on, last one. Please show yourself. The last one's always the hard. Oh, it's right here.
We go.
It's not hard. Hog.
It's a miracle.
Go get this real quick. Let's go, boys.
Shut up! Flood of frost! Whirling snow! Stop for a swirl! Take flight!
Easy. They stood no chance.
Today is a lucky day.
I wonder what this is. That's one. It's two.
Off we go! Adventure
It's three. What? Bro, I was literally gonna. Bow.
Leave it to me.
I haven't used amber in a long time. No. Should be in a certain order.
I'll race you there.
Maybe one. Okay, let's try one. Two. Three. Four. No. Okay. Just gotta do it quick enough.
Opening a chest is like opening a gift.
The campaign begins.
Time to go to work.
Light it up. There is no escape. Everybody stand back.
Shut up! Vengeance will be mine!
We'll meet again.
Oh shit. I didn't see that there. Oh wait. What?
Let's light it up.
I'll be back.
Oh, it's still close. How did? Where did you come
Finally,
from, lady?
target practice.
A new mob. Let's go.
Stretch your wings and raise a storm! Where do you think you're going?
Whoa.
Shut up!
What is that?
Illusion
That was cool.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Hmm. I mean, we could just might as well get that, right? We're almost there anyway. I really missed. Die. This flying dude's kinda annoying. Alright. Easy. What are these? Red beetles? No, those aren't red beetles. Red crests. Okay. This real quick.
You are not welcome here.
Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine. I condemn you. More speed.
Okay.
There is no escape. Crush.
All that for this
What do we
chest.
have here?
I mean, I guess that's exploration points, huh? Anyway. I wonder what that is. Ooh, those look cool. I need those. Don't fly away. No. Oh my god. I wasted that one. We'll get him next time. Okay. Let's get this real quick.
That's close enough.
Beg for mercy.
I'll be back.
Crush. Let's light it up. Whirling snow. Sakura swirl. Shudder. More speed.
No more tricks up your sleeve. Pulverize.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish. Let's light it up. Go on in. Crush.
How regretful.
Today is a lucky day.
Day is a lucky day. There we go. The mausoleum of King Deseret. Okay. Let's go back to the mission then. Got one, okay. We'll do that real quick.
Following orders.
Shudder. Flood of frost. Eye for an eye.
What happened here? Where are the opponents? Over here.
That's close enough.
Take flight. Kamisato out. Sumetsu.
That was a waste of an ult.
More speed.
I'll be back.
Bro.
You are not welcome here.
Will be mine.
One more. Yo, I've never seen this dude.
Beg for mercy.
He has a huge weapon.
Everybody stand. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
That missed. Oh my god.
Shudder.
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
These guys can summon things. The other lady summoned some shit too. Yeah, you're almost dead. Just die, but oh, I gotta kill you. You dead?
I can put these to good use.
Hey. Og.
More speed.
There's a dendro. Nuclei here, apparently. Okay. We can catch this. Easy. Slowly. Yes, we got it. Fuck. What is this though? I see a new thingy there. We come back here. Yo, look at those things. Holy. Haven't seen these two. So many new mobs. Let's go. We gotta love new experiences. A radiant prism. What? An invisible wall.
More speed.
Hmm. Okay, buddy. Okay, we'll come back here. Let's go to the missions. Also, what were these things called? A primal construct. Okay. Ermite Gale Hunter. Ermite Stone Enchanter. Okay.
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice too.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too!
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
I'll hate them didn't go with you?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful?
There are candidates in there. Everything
I
you've
see.
learned.
So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the...
The resurrection of the Scarlet King? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You
True.
won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts.
Feel like I've heard these names somewhere before.
These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in the Scarlet King.
Relatable.
Way they see it, the Scarlet King's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the Academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
Dia's winking at me. Maybe I should stay quiet for now.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust. I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good, then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
We got an eavesdropper. I know. You should have picked that up. Gotta go back there. Okay. Let's go here. Make our way there.
Beg for mercy.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let's lock. Crush. Take flight.
Kami-sama. Sumeru.
I can put these to good use. Happy to oblige.
You're not going anywhere.
Will be mine. I condemn you.
But these guys get melted.
Let us cross swords. I'll be back with a vengeance.
How did you die, buddy? Whatever. Hmm.
I will lead us to. Good. Leave nothing of value behind.
Leave nothing of value behind.
What is the situation?
What? Hmm.
Your journey ends here.
What?
Pound it to the ground!
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
Shine down!
Golden slumber.
Today is a lucky day.
Okay, let's just go heal up and go. Seems like a waste of time, actually.
Well, here we are again.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the Wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us.
Like
Sumeru is
us?
run by wise and mighty sages. To
Hmm.
them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor.
That don't sound
livestock,
wise.
but easier to control. Nothing more. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are one in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate, even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
Hmm.
Terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Hey, Dia. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
Calm down, Paramount.
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
A little drinking sesh.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Yes, from another land.
Hello, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So, Dia, are you looking for someone?
Yeah. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days. So, you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
The missing village keepers.
Are we there yet?
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess? Go on, a wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
What? Goes to show you don't trust your friends.
What's this all about, Zaki?
There.
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. I knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake.
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
The betrayal is real.
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of the Scarlet King despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand that the Scarlet King is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Let's go.
Following order. New punch.
Whirling snow. More speed.
Talk to there.
Impossible! How could you?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
Ugh. You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Headache.
Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
Those names.
You mean the funny names she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit,
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how the Scarlet King is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down.
Who's the ducktail bearded crook?
That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Wow, what a genius idea! Well, that's an expert mercenary for ya.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
About what?
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Does that bother you?
I don't think you're that
What
kind
makes
of a
you so
person.
sure?
Because even without an employer, you're still helping us out.
Dia, do you dislike the
True.
Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate. I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in the Scarlet King, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the Academia's trickery. But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dear.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village. This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler.
Sounds
As for
good.
these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
I could fast forward. We could go do this event though. Let's do that. Enough of the desert for now.
Let me just confirm. Yes, all tasks on the checklist are complete. Traveler, Paimon, we are grateful for your assistance. Thank goodness you were able to come as soon as we contacted you. Who knows how we would have coped with all these commissions otherwise?
It was nothing. The last couple of days have been pretty busy, but it was all super easy stuff, like delivering and escorting goods. When we heard that you were short on people, we thought we were going to be in for another long and drawn-out adventure.
Being the seasoned adventurers that you are, it's true that you are suited to work of a much higher caliber than your recent assignments.
True.
However, this situation is unavoidable in Mondstadt at this time of year.
Huh? Why's that?
Probably because
That's
it's
right.
harvest season.
This is the ideal season for harvesting crops and fruits. And for the wine capital of Tevat, it's also the all-important winemaking season. Farmers are anxious to sell off their fresh produce, and all the major wine merchants are seeking to purchase top-quality ingredients to make new product.
Ah, well, no wonder we keep hearing people talking about wine these days.
Huh? What do you mean? Yes, I swear I'm not making this up. The acting Grand Master wants everyone to gather at headquarters in the main hall. Hurry!
We need to leave right
or we'll be
now.
late.
Hey, wait up!
Why do those two knights look so flustered?
Well, hello there. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. What a rare pleasure.
Hiya! That's the person we need! Why is everyone running off to the Knights of Favonia's headquarters all of a sudden?
Is our help required?
Don't worry. This isn't one of those occasions where you need to come to everyone's rescue. All that's happened is that the Knights of Favonius have just received a letter from the Grand Master. Acting Grand Master Jean will be convening a meeting in the main hall shortly to go through it.
Well, that's a relief. Wait, hold on a second. What did you say again?
The night from a letter from. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
What did Varka say in the letter? How's the expedition going? When are they getting back?
Oh, so interested in our Grand Master all of a sudden? Never knew you were such a gossip.
It's only normal, isn't it?
Gossip.
That you'd be curious too if there was someone you'd heard loads about but never met. Even Master Jean says he's a living legend. Oh, pretty hard not to get hyped up after hearing that. Besides, the expedition has been going on for ages, and we still never heard a single thing about what they're up to.
The acting Grand Master is very gracious in her appraisal. Varka brought quite a bit of trouble to those around him on the road to becoming a legend. I'll have to tell you about it sometime. Anyway, Since this has piqued your interest, why don't you join me at headquarters? And we'll see what the letter says. We do miss our honorary knight, after all. It's been quite a long time since your last visit.
Sure, let's go and see what it's all about. Bye, Catherine! See you soon!
All right. Take care now.
Alright, let's see what this new quest is all about. Or event.
It looks like just about everyone's here.
Hey there, cutie. Paimon. I didn't know you two would be coming. So you heard about the letter?
Yep, we ran into Kaya near the Adventurers Guild. Oh, wow. Paimon's never seen so many people in the main hall at once before. Oh, Paimon's...
Don't get too carried away, all right? If I know the Grand Master, the fact that he has the time to be writing letters means it's probably nothing serious. It certainly won't be bad news.
Kaya's exaggerating a little, but otherwise I agree. After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something were the matter. The truth would be written all over his face. Over there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase? He used to be a land surveyor in Eula's team. He's very talented in what he does, and a very reliable person. When the expedition team set out, the Grand Master appointed him to be the core member of the frontline team. He's the one that brought back the letter.
Please, may I have your attention, everyone? Now that we're all here, let's begin reading out the letter from the Grand Master. Mika, please, go ahead.
Yes, Master Jean. Right. Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company. Recently, I have been taking part in an assignment with the
I
expedition.
will now be reading Grandma's Secret. Okay. I can't listen to it, bro.
I want to say to you all.
Oh, that's fantastic news. My palms are sweating.
May I...
Go ahead, Mika.
All right. Now that your fears are allayed, I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tevat by the light of a stove. The expedition forces are stationed here while we restock. I once told you that the purpose of this expedition was related to a dangerous secret from days long past. I am still unable to disclose more than this, but suffice to say that you needn't worry about how our mission is progressing. In the past couple of months, we received an unexpected visitor. The Fatui Harbinger known as...
The Captain.
The captain?
I am fully aware of the Fatui's outrageous actions in Mondstadt in recent history. Nevertheless, the captain was not hostile towards us on this occasion. Open parenthesis. I rather suspect that's because this time, Snezhnaya and we are in the same boat. Close parenthesis. The man hides everything under the mask he wears, so no one can know his past or his origins. However, one thing is for sure. He is as hard as iron for having the courage to challenge gods as an ordinary mortal. I don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in its big, glowing eye with our scouts have... I will admit that some of this year's fine laser effect. Everyone here is... Oh, I hope that may Lord Barbe P.
I can't listen to it.
Ends here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mika.
Master Jean, I just noticed that
He doesn't have a
something
vision.
else
I thought he
written on
was
the
like a.
back of the
Oh, he
last
does have
page.
a vision. Let's go.
PPS. I ran out of paper, so I.
Oh, for me?
Seeing that it's a special message, Lisa, we'll discuss this in private. Everyone, as the Grandmaster mentioned in his letter, the Vinelesa Fest is in just a few days. And how fortunate we are at this time to receive word that all is well with the expedition. Though they are unable to return to Mondstadt and spend the festival with us, the Vinelesa Fest will nonetheless be a major event that all of Mondstadt is looking forward to. I hope that everyone will guard your stations and perform your duties, both for our far-flung colleagues involved in the expedition and also for the hardworking people of Mondstadt. And of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest, relax, and enjoy this long-awaited festival. That brings our meeting to a close. Dismissed.
Did Paimon hear that right? They ran into the Fatui's captain? Who knows what that was about, but Fatui Schmatui! The real big deal here is the Vinelesa Fest. Sounds like there'll be loads of free food and drink! Paimon wants to hear more!
Hey, cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean? You didn't get a chance to say a proper hello with so many people.
Sounds good!
Hi there. Wait, but what? Oh, jeez, Captain Kaya. What should I say? Oh, Mika. How have you not changed one bit after being on the front line this... You were just asking me about the Storm Terror incident, weren't you? Well, allow me to introduce you to the legendary Honorary Knight.
That's right! And also the legend...
Hi there. You guys are so strong. I'm in awe. I have to go and report in with Captain Eula now. Please excuse me.
Aww, he just left!
That is a pity, it really is. But don't take it the wrong way. The way he sees it, every pair of eyes in Mondstadt is focused squarely on you. Give it some time, and this will all sort itself out. Next time you see him, I'm sure you'll get along just... In fact, let me share a little...
What talking to him about? I didn't read that.
Lisa, the Grandmaster's letter is just on the Traveler, Paimon. It's been a long time. Apologies, I didn't get the chance to talk with you during the meeting just now. If you don't have any plans in the immediate future, why not stay in Mondstadt for a while? We'll be celebrating the Vinelesa Fest very soon.
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but she's been missing you both terribly.
Lisa.
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
I miss Monster.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began after all. We have a lot of fond memories here. Master Jean, neither of us really knows anything about this Vinelesa Fest. Could you tell us more about it?
Yes, of course. The Vinelesa Fest is an ancient Mondstadt festival just like Ludi Harpastum and Windbloom. In addition, it's the most important part of the fall. Each fall, the west wind blows in Mondstadt. Legend has it that the wonderful scent of Mondstadt's winemaking during the harvest season entices even the Animo Archon into attendance, being the great wine lover that he is. No matter where he is, he will transform into a soft breeze and return to his homeland.
Yeah, that sounds like the Animo Archon, all right.
For this reason, Mondstadters call the western wind the returning wind. The Vinelesa Fest originally began as a celebration to welcome Lord Barbados on his return. In the past, every household would brew fresh wine around this time of year and keep it sealed at least until Windcoming Day during the following year's Vinelesa Fest. Uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting the Animo Archon to share a drink. Legend holds that if the Animo Archon is satisfied with the taste of the wine, he will summon a gentle breeze to richly bless the people.
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine the next year.
That's a good question. But there's really no way of knowing. These are very old stories. Many of the details have been lost to time.
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get passed down. Hence why these days, Mondstadters will get into endless arguments over what kind of flower a windbloom is.
All part of how cultural heritage is created.
Indeed. But for the time being, at least, the tradition of paying tribute to the Animo Archon on Windcoming Day is still alive and well, and the Weinlese Fest remains a time for Mondstadters to share the joy of the harvest with one another as they partake of fine wines. This is a time of the year when many Mondstadters living away from Mondstadt return to their hometown. For those unable to return, Weinlese Fest is the period when they miss their family and friends most keenly.
Oh, so that's why the Grandmaster wrote, "May the wind carry our sentiments back to your side."
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of Favonius and the Adventurers Guild to host a celebration on the banks of Cider Lake, just outside of Springvale. There will also be a traditional wine market during the festival period.
Wine market?
Well, originally, it was simply a place where winemakers and farmers would come to trade in raw ingredients for winemaking. These days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but seasonal fruit beverages and food items for everyone to enjoy too. A lot of people also sell secondhand goods and handicrafts at the market. The Knights of Favonius plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising for needy children and elderly people in the city.
Wow, sounds pretty cool.
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope you'll find it a worthwhile experience. Now, Lisa, what was the Grand Master's message to you about?
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to handle something for him. Something to do with Razor's past.
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves in Wolvendom. He never knew his parents.
Yeah, I'm curious about his past too.
This is Lupical, which means family.
Yes, that was as much as I knew as well. But in his letter, the Grand Master says that in the cabinet above the third bookshelf, to the right of the grandfather clock in Jean's office, there's a wooden box containing some items that Razor's parents left for him. He says it's time to give the box to Razor.
Does this mean the Grand Master knew Razor's parents?
It would seem so. The Grand Master didn't simply run into Razor one day in Wolvendom and teach him how to use a sword. No, the connection between them goes back much further.
Wow. Well, come on, let's go find Razor. He'll be pretty excited to find out something about his true parents.
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes your eyes, does it? For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always a difficult one, even for the most well-adjusted. By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society. Who knows whether he's ready for this or not?
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances. Perhaps he felt that now would be the most appropriate time.
That's a good point. Okay, cuties, can I leave you to break the news to Razor? He thinks of me as his teacher, so he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But you are his trusted friends. I think it makes more sense for him to hear.
Don't worry.
Thank you, sweet. Try
Leave
to
it
be
to
as
us.
encouraging as you can. Someone his age needs all the love and support.
Razor's usually around Wolvendom, right? Hey, look! It's a hunting trap. It looks like the ones that the... Huh? What is it?
There are traces of electro energy near the trap.
Energy? Paimon wonders if it could be Razor. But Paimon thought he was pretty good at avoiding... Well, anyway, let's follow the traces of There's another trap up ahead. Can you feel that electro energy too? The electro traces lead deep into Wolvendom. Let's keep going. Razor! Are you there?
Okay.
All right, the last trap has been set. Razor, thanks for coming with me all this way.
It's okay. My legs are strong.
What is it, Razor?
It smells familiar. Friend, from far away.
Razor! Oh, and it's Draft too! Are you two hunting together?
Yes, it's almost harvest season, and the boars are venturing into the towns and wineries looking for food. They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could get seriously hurt. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help, keeping the boars a safe distance away from the population.
I and Uncle Brown Cat catch boars, protect everyone.
Wow, Razor! This is a big step for you. Paimon remembers you used to hide away from the hunters.
You can say that again. Razor was the star of the show this time. He let the wolves know we'd be coming, so we were able to get through Wolvendom without anyone getting hurt.
Helping everyone, helping Lupercal makes me happy. But much talking. Very tired now.
Yeah! But, actually, we came here today because we have some really important news.
Oh,
Razor, do you mean you don't want to know about your real parents?
I want to know, but don't
He doesn't
want
care.
to know.
So you do want to know, but at the same time you don't want to know?
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things.
Seems like you have something to say.
Yes, I have some thoughts about this after seeing how Razor reacted. We've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, I feel like I've come to understand him a little over the time we've spent together. Here's what I think. He definitely wants to find out about his parents. It's just that his fear of the unknown is overwhelming everything else he's feeling. I'm a father myself, so I know a thing or two about kids. You know, when Diona was little, if I got back late from a hunt one night, she'd be watching me like a hawk for days afterwards, as if she was worried that I might abandon her.
Do you mean Razor's worried that he was abandoned by his own parents?
Exactly. I think that's the heart of it. And if it turns out they did, well, I don't think there's anything we could say to console him. That's not... Razor is developing at his own pace. There are lots of issues that can't be solved all in one go, but he's making progress, one step at a time. But now this thing with his parents is added into the mix. It might push him to want to figure out once and for all where he comes from and where he's going.
Isn't that a good thing?
Similar take to Lisa's. Maybe all mature adults think like this. Wait, but then again, Master Jean had a different view. She said it's more about trusting other people. What do you think?
He'll have to face this sooner or later. I will be there for him as a friend through this.
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's got a friend like you to rely on makes me feel much better about this whole thing.
Okay, got it. Right, let's head back. We don't want to keep him waiting. Hey, Razor. So, what are your thoughts?
Still thinking. My heart, it feels strange. Like being stabbed by a wolf hook.
Damn, that's deep. What do you think of Varka?
Tall, very strong, likes to laugh.
Do you trust Waka?
Trust. He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me to fight. But now, busy with important work, I miss him.
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter, but he still made sure he found room on the back to add a note for Lisa. He specifically told her to give you the things that your parents left for you. That means that he thinks the items have a special meaning for you. But more importantly than that, whatever happens, the Traveler, Paimon, Lisa, and all your other friends will always be here for you.
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to support you as well.
Okay, thank you. I decide I want to go with you.
Well, you folks better be heading off then. I'm just about finished here, so I'll be heading home very shortly myself. I'd better try and get plenty of father-daughter time in before the, finally is a...
Bye, Drafts.
Back to Grandmaster's office.
Lisa, we brought Razor.
Hello, teacher. I'm here to see...
Ah, my little wolf cub's in a good mood. I'm assuming they've discussed the whole story with you already? Here, this is it. The wooden box. I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the cabinet. When you're sure you're ready, you can open it yourself.
Yes.
Oh, this is just a pile of junk.
Don't call it a pile of junk.
A letter or something. Uh-oh. You don't think that, after all this time, Varka might be getting mixed up between different boxes?
There...
A scent? What kind?
A scent I remember from a long, long time ago.
Damn.
It's their scent. Human scent. Father and mother scent.
Incredible. You still remember
I wish I
scents
had a
from
nose
way
like that.
back in your childhood.
Wow. You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has its advantages. Oh, let's see what other leads we can find. This woolen hand puppet looks kinda wonky. Guess it must be handmade, huh? Is this a part from a ruin guard? Wait! Hey, look! This wine bottle is still half full, and there's a note stuck on it. 1,000. 1,000 wind wine.
Oh, so it's a bottle of 1,000 wind wine?
Teacher, you know?
Of course. 1,000 wind wine was the first kind of wine that Mondstadters ever learned to make, or so they say. As to how it got its name, some say it's a reference to the numerous ingredients used to make it, while others say it's because every bottle tastes slightly different. I remember reading somewhere that there are all sorts of weird and wonderful ways of brewing it, and that it's very difficult to ensure it comes out tasting the same each time. This all makes it impractical to commercialize. Wine merchants are much more comfortable working with reliable, consistent tasting products. That's why you'll almost never see 1,000 wind wine in the markets or taverns. Huh. In fact, it looks like your parents brewed this bottle themselves.
That must mean there's something
Damn.
pretty important about it. Oh, Paimon has an idea! Razor, you got a good nose. Why don't you open it up and take a whiff? Maybe it'll tell you...
Okay.
Huh. He seems really in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
And is...
Find anything?
Sweet. Cold. A little bitter. I like. Many things all mixed together. But things in wine smell different.
Even you can't tell what it is, Razor?
I will try again.
It's okay, Razor. don't push yourself too hard. What do we do when we try something and it doesn't work?
Try another way.
That's right. You still remember what I taught you. Oh, it's almost the Vine Lisa Fest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in Mondstadt. Surely someone will know a thing or two about Thousand Wind wine.
Oh, great idea!
Make sure you don't miss the opening ceremony, cutie. Everyone will be there. Razor, you should go too. It'll be a good opportunity to ask around.
Okay. Ask many people. I will try.
Don't worry, we'll be right there with you. We can be your go-betweens. You know, like you were with the wolves for Draft.
Interesting
Okay,
comparison.
Then I will go back now. I need to tell Lupacall about Human Mother and Human Father.
Great! See you at the opening ceremony.
Okay. Another time skip. Jeez. Let's go back and do this now. I'll be back before that. Use. Okay.
A blade.
I'll be back.
jeweler.
Hey, Dia!
Right on time.
Did we learn anything from the criminals?
We'll know any moment.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really? Thanks for that.
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early too.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation technique.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more
Say
persuasive methods?
methods.
Come on in, everyone.
Are they beat up?
Let's go inside.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Do I?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy!
You've made your bed.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of the Scarlet King will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about the Scarlet King's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in the Scarlet King's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread word about the Scarlet King's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process. I'm not sure.
That's one.
Huh? One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have any idea who that mystery person might be?
Believe me, if that guy. He wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself the Scarlet King's envoy.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu. Smooth.
Okay, speak.
If my suspicions are correct, this mystery man they speak of could be from the Academia.
Makes sense.
Some time ago, people from the Academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the Academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the Academia again.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the Academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars. Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isak is still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready. Let's get some food in us and then Whoa! Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages! And now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway? Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname! Never mind. Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere. Enough with the silent treatment!
Maybe it's giving us time to think.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
All Hatham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
Yeah, you're all talk!
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Which is...
Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
How do you think the residents of Aru village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
You mean some of them lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether the Scarlet King or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, The perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
You're saying find new info from someone we've already spoken to?
Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and
Right. You were asking about the the Mad Scholar.
she corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are Scarlet King fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she...
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it!
To talk to her again. Bro, I really want this gender nuclei though. So I think I'm gonna head there first. Guess we have to climb. I don't see any other way. What? Above me? Not above me. Okay. Alright. Let's go talk to this lady then. Where is she?
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify...
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler? Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that?
Because it'll only result in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservation. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
I can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can.
Came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a...
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in the Scarlet King. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone.
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Did you make out where the sound's coming from?
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
You need to check it out.
Let's go!
Cool. Exploration time.
Rack and ruin!
Where did you come from?
What do we have here?
Yo, I could have caught that one, actually. Let's follow this Sealy.
Take flight! Beg for mercy! Shine down! How
I'll take my...
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Is this the place? It's in terrible shape. And there's sand everywhere.
Empty and forgotten. An ideal place to hide people.
Empty and forgotten, huh?
Beg for mercy.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
It's a dendronuclear. I think I see it.
Monsters! Watch out!
Monsters.
Beg for mercy. Blood of frost. Eye for an Illusion shattered. Inazuma searching Crush. Shut up. Everybody beg for mercy.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
What were you expecting?
Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, you know. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
Okay.
This is the one. Let's go in and take a look.
Hey, we haven't found Squad. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
Okay, sure.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
So,
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya. How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while. True.
Paimon's your Tibet travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already. And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated.
I thought we could explore. But there's a cutscene of a time skip. I'll take it.
Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is.
That sounds creepy, bro.
It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about the interior here. As I thought, there's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Damn. Investigate the elemental monuments around the hospital. Okay.
I condemn you. Vengeance will be mine. There is no escape. Crush. Unthinkable. Embrace the ice. Shut up. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
There's still a long road.
One.
Stay close and you will live. Illusion shattered. My apologies.
It's two.
This world is.
There has to be one more somewhere here. Where you at? There you are. Yo, this place was not. It was filled with rocks before. I jump down.
Stay close and you will live.
Oh, we had to jump down. No, we didn't. What was that cutscene then? Forget this place.
Beg for mercy. Adventure time. Go in. Let's light it up. Shut it. Let it rock.
Hey. Bro.
I can put these
That's
to
it.
use.
It's a good mining spot though. In here.
Beg for mercy.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's take out that marker actually. Oh.
Shut it. Freeze to the core. Eye for an eye.
Wow. That shield tank, that for you, buddy. You're really lucky.
Beg for mercy.
Yo, this place is a complete maze.
Rack and ruin.
Stuff on the wall. Bruh. I almost got it.
More speed. Crush.
There was another part. Before we come back here. Let's go check the other place out. We got a lot of meat on our hands. Hog. This place looks pretty cool. It's probably up there. What? Found it. Oh, withering zone. Here. Holy, I'll get it though. Let's get that out of the way.
With you all the way. Let's light it up. Swirling snow. Sakura swirl. Shut up. Crush.
Get away. Holy shit.
Don't worry, I got this. No turning back. Shut up. Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye.
You're dead, buddy. No. Okay. That was unfortunate.
Take flight.
Ooh.
I condemn you. Good grief.
What?
What a sorry sight.
It died, it died.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Big chest, let's go.
It's a miracle.
That was quite unfortunate.
What is the situation?
I mean, it's visible from here. Let's go get that out of the way and heal up too. Hmm. We cannot make it from here. Wait, do we have a key? We do have a key. We'll go get that too. We can reach it. Come on. Let's go. Valley of Dahari. Let's go use the key real quick. Where did I see it? Alright. There's a waypoint there. Go to the waypoint. Then we'll go do the missions.
Fake for mercy.
I'll be
Crush. Shut up.
how regretful.
What do we have here?
Easy clap. Let's go do the mission then. Okay.
Look, there's someone up. Good idea. Let's approach him slowly with.
What are you doing down here, buddy? In the middle of nowhere? In an abandoned place? You're probably being tortured.
You're...
He can't speak, and also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the Academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about
No. And Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
So how did he become like
Leaving
this?
that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
True. This was a long time ago, though. The Almighty guy went mad.
You mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The Academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the Academia spread a false rumor of the Scarlet King's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the Academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the Academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto the Scarlet King's followers. Life for the Desert Dwellers has been brutal ever since the Scarlet King's death all those years ago. Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends, even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of the Scarlet King, and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an Academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the Academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place?
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons. An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Resource? For what exactly?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope, nah, Paimon doesn't want to think about this.
How do you learn this?
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
But Paimon's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
No, that can't be right. Most of the mad scholars have made contact with the divine consciousness in the forest. That's what academia is, after all. It's also safe to assume that knowledge has something to do with the Fatui.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
The academia needs people to have been exposed to the divine consciousness.
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge. But what is their ultimate goal? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
Motives are more specific and personal.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Though he regrets the notion of greater moral responsibility, he justifies his actions because they are true to his personal motivations. Someone like him might actually make for a better ally.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Wow.
I agree with him.
Great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that.
So what did you do about him?
Last long if we leave him here. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru village.
Did we skip to our village? No. We apparently don't. Let's go back and do this mission now. The event, I mean. Cold in slumber. What is this? Don't care. Not right now. Not right now. This one.
There's a pleasant breeze, and Gloria.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. I am pleased. We hope the residents of Mondstadt and visit. When Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toasting ceremony. Let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead!
Razor, you're here already! Come on, let's sneak out of here. There's someone we gotta find.
Find?
Just some tone-deaf bard. But he's also a know-it-all and loves nothing more than drinking.
Talk to Wendy.
Hey, tone-deaf bard!
It's been a while.
Paimon, how do you do? I had a feeling I'd run into you soon, during this most enchanting of festivals.
Spoken like a true poet. But reading between the lines here, if one bottle is tipsy and two is merry, just how many is in...
Oh, don't say that. This festival has so much more to offer than just drink. Anyway, hey Razor, how have you been?
All right.
Yeah, Razor has something he wants to ask you about. Know anything about
Ooh, now there's a name that takes me back. Let me think. How long has it been since I last heard someone mention...
Razor's parents left him a box with a half bottle of wine inside. And there's a label on it that says... We heard there's a lot of history behind this type of wine. And the brewing methods go way, way back.
It smells good, but don't know what's inside.
I see. So you want to know how Thousand Wind wine is made? Well, you came to the right person. I happen to know a little rhyme called... Well, as it happens, I was going to save it for Windcoming Day, but far be it from me to deny an early serenade to a friend in need. How about it? Shall I recite?
A song. Not easy to understand.
Excellent answer. Then, fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom. And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear. Joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer. Turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away. As we wait for a windier day. Thank you so much for the applause. Was the rhyme of help to you?
Like wine. A little sweet, but now head spinning. Don't understand.
Don't worry, it's not just you. That was supposed to be about winemaking, but it didn't give a single detail about the process.
That was lame.
Maybe it's a little abstract and romanticized, but that's one of the defining features of Mondstadt.
Okay, so let's try to pin this down. What did the poem say the ingredients are? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true, a defender's will, and the thousand winds? Song of good... Nope. Paimon has absolutely no idea what any... Look, Tone-Deaf Bard, you clearly know what the whole thing means, so could you do us a favor?
You misunderstand me. I'm not trying to make you work for it or anything, but the lyrics are what they are. If there's anything they left out, even I can't fill in the blanks. If
Thought you wrote it, buddy.
Behind this sweet scent, you might have to start by rolling up your sleeves.
Rolling up our sleeves? You mean we need to go and make this wine for ourselves? And somehow that'll teach us everything we want to know?
We've known each other for so long, and you still don't trust my intention?
I trust. I want to
Make wine and finances.
If I know how to make wine, then I know what is in father and mother's wine.
What kind of people they were.
Right. I want to...
Well,
alright.
If you say so, Razor. Guess we'll have to take Tone-Deaf Bard's word on this one. We'll give it a try. And as first-time winemakers, there's no shame...
Don't worry, really. Freedom is the key here. It's not as hard as you might think. As long as you add ingredients to the mix in a spirit of joy and sincerity, I promise you will reap the rewards you wish for.
I will tell poem to teacher. Then I need to think alone.
That's the spirit. So, how about we meet again in 2 days? Let's say same place right here?
Okay, I will remember. See you then.
Okay. Well, at least we started the event, boys. I know what that is. This doesn't seem like a complicated one. But wait.
I only wish life.
What is this? Weapons? Damn. Within 10 seconds after elemental reaction is triggered, attack is increased by 12%. Elemental mastery increased by 48. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, actually. Okay.
Usually, is this a little more often?
Let's do it back while we still have a chance.
As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Okay, then. We shall put that on hold. And we shall do the daily commissions. It's a new quest. Leave the buddy alone, bro. He just wants to fish.
Fake for mercy. Rack and ruin. Freeze to the core.
No. That's not what I wanted. Whatever.
Let's light it up. Going in. Shut up.
How are you not getting?
Fake for mercy.
What is happening?
Illusion shattered.
What just happened? Hmm.
Shudder! Beg for mercy. Shudder! Crush! Shudder!
Easy.
Another test.
Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye.
Hunter becomes
Shine down. Now you shall perish. Crush. Shudder.
That's done.
Light it up.
Come on.
Beg for mercy.
Why is there rocks in the way, bruh?
Shudder. More speed.
Easy. Also, this one? Was it? Yep. I'm farming artifacts for Zhongli. No. So let's do that real quick. He's using the new character. This will be easy.
I condemn you!
A visual flutter.
Beg for mercy.
We didn't get anything. I don't know about that one.
Rack and ruin. To the core. You're exposed. Beg for mercy. Shut up.
Easy clap.
More speed.
Are you kidding me? Nah. This seems good. HB, right? Need to do this 2 more times, and I think I'm done.
Eye for an eye.
Mommy Eula.
Oh, ow. Where did that come from?
Doing, buddy? Mr.
To
Lumine.
survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not.
Dragon River! Vengeance will be mine! Eye for an eye! Rain cutter! Crush! Fake for mercy! Rebuild! I condemn you!
Okay, that took longer. Than I thought it would. Cryo. I don't know. Okay, one more time. What's that dude doing?
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Where is the other guy?
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean.
Is he lagging or what's going on? Finally. Yo.
Freeze to the core. Eye for an eye.
I see. Burn yourself out. Retreat.
Fake for mercy.
I'm dying here. Heals. Holy.
More speed. Shut it! Crush!
It was an accident.
You learned right in team comp. I mean, I guess I used that, buddy. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, actually. This could be a good one. This could be a good one. And this one too. PogChamp. You've been thinking to do that since the rerun? Who's rerun? Eula's? What? I mean, I've been using Raiden and Eula for the longest time. Raiden and Ayaka is also pretty good. Right? You can do constant electro damage with Ayaka's ult and Raiden's elemental skill. It's pretty cool. I mean, overall, Raiden's a pretty versatile character. You know, having her on your account is a big dub. Let's turn in our commissions.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Let's go. Where is that? Yeah? No. Yeah. But yeah, I've been using Raiden and Eula on my team. And Ayaka too. I'm currently farming Zhongli's artifacts. And my goal is to at this point complete the quests, right? And get Zhongli to a usable level with good damage and change up my usual team. Because if you're on free to play, you're kind of limited with certain things, and you gotta use what you get. That's done. Let's go here. You stuck on A3 Abyss? I mean, I haven't completed my Abyss. Wait, how much have I been done? Anyway, I haven't completed it. I'm pretty sure I can finish it. I couldn't be bothered, but
This realm is truly
yeah,
beginning to thrive.
you'll get there. Don't worry, buddy. You have Kazuha. You got Kazuha and Diluc, but you're saving Primus for them. What does that mean? I know what you mean by that, but saving Primos sounds good though. Saving the Primos sounds really good. You're saving for Eula and Raiden? Yep. Eula is a solid character, and Raiden is a must-have, you know? You gotta have Raiden on your account. That's just a big dub. I think I'll just buy these. Don't need the other ones. Maybe a team comp like mine. I mean, yeah, go for it, buddy. This has been carrying me for quite some time now. I am looking to change my playstyle since, you know, I've been playing this team comp for quite some time now. And, you know, after some time it does. You know, you'll want to change after some time. It's not like it's boring, but there are other characters, and the fact that I do have other characters to play, that's why I'm farming for Zhongli's artifacts, because he was the most recent dude I got. Anyway, after Zhongli, maybe Ganyu, because, you know, Zhongli and Ganyu were my two most recent 5 stars. How much have I saved up? We got 1,800. We could maybe pull a temple here. Because... well, maybe we could save. I don't have this character. I forgot her name.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work?
What's her name?
Then I'll teach you.
Kuki Shinobu.
I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.
1,800 so fast. Last time it was 25. Was it? When was the last time you were here, buddy? Cause, you know, there's an event going on right now. I mean, usually doing the events and following the storyline usually rewards you with a lot of primos. And along the storyline, you know, along the way, obviously. You'll find chests and whatnot. Now all that adds up. All that does add up. But yeah. We did this. We have these events to do. I thought of making a temple, but I think I might save up for today. Maybe make that pull tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, I've been on for some time. I've got to get some food in me, buddy. So I think I'm gonna call it for today. I appreciate you being here, though. I'll be back tomorrow. But until then, I hope you have a great rest of your day.